a magic bullet and shortcuts, and I'd really like to share this. You know, in college I've seen schools and colleges when people perform and people are doing projects, people are doing things, the excitement is so beautiful to watch. And I love to see college students and college and school kids performing, because, and you know, when the school kids come and they do a dance in front of the audience and you see the smiles on their faces, and I'm saying to myself, 20 years from now, they'll be professionals. I want to see if they are smiling when they are performing 20 years from now. You know, the innocence goes. You know why? Because money comes into the way. Suddenly you're performing for money. How much did I get last time? Oh, okay. Let's smile a little less this time. You know, I find that, and I always tell the kids, you're doing this not because there's no money involved, point number one, and two, you're doing it for your parents. You want to see your parents smile, so you're smiling, oh, mommy, I'm doing this. And I think that innocence, if you can retain that innocence when you are hugely successful professional people, I tell you, you can't go wrong. I did a kind of a college project, and I always like to talk about it to encourage people to. Nothing is too small in this world. I did a movie at the age of 40. 44, I did my first Hindi film. 41 it was. It was an experimental film, like a college project, much before the days of YouTube. And that movie was to be shot on Handycam. The Handycam that we were using then was 100 times less than your iPhone. And we shot a movie on a Handycam, much before the days of YouTube. We wrote that movie. It was an experiment, like a college thing, like a college experiment. For 1.5 years, we sat, we wrote and rehearsed. We sat, we wrote and rehearsed, and sat, we wrote and rehearsed. Finally, we shot that movie in 8 days, like a college experiment. Okay? And then I asked the director, so when are we releasing this movie? Saying, I forgot to tell you, we were never going to release this movie. It was an experiment. I said, okay. Then why do you do it? To learn, to gain experience, to find excitement in our 40-year-old selves, like we were when we were in school and college. I said, okay, mission accomplished. I calmed down. What happened was that someone saw, the movie was being edited in an edit room. So someone saw one little edit going on. And he said, "Ye actor kaun hai?" He's saying, "No, theatre actor hai, Parsi actor. Bhejo mere paas." So I went to his house, he gave me dinner and he gave me a nice fat check. I said, "What is this for?" "For my next film. Meri agli kahani ke liye." I said, "Which is your ugly kahani?" "I don't have." He didn't have a kahani. And he's giving me a nice fat check. I said, "What is this for?" He's saying, "For this performance." I said, "But this film is over." He's saying, No. What I'm saying is, you will be in my hand. If you agree to do a Hindi film, that was an English film. If you do a Hindi film, I don't want you to tell me, wow, I was so thrilled, but he disappeared for 8 months. And I'm saying, theek hai, humne wo picture banai. We made that movie through all our love and all our heart. We never considered it small. We never considered an experiment. We gave it our all. 8 months later, he called up and said, "Yaar, kahani mil gayi. We got our kahani." I said, "Picture ka naam kya hai?" He said, "Munna Bhai MBBS." The point of telling you this